It was a call you never want to hear, but unfortunately, we heard it that day, and we kicked into high gear.
Before the world woke up on January 11th, 2024, the fate of Detective Kyle Gilmartin hung on the line. The Scranton police detective shot in the head while tracking shots fired calls around the city.
I knew immediately from the first word that the chief said, I could tell by his voice that this was the call.
As the sun came up that day, the full picture of what happened began to come to light.
We do, like we stated, know that these shootings, they were targeted for other gang members.
As the arrest took place and the investigation continued, the strength of Detective Kyle Gilmartin became front and center.
Hey, Kyle! Kyle, you're a warrior!
Leaving the hospital just 11 days after being shot in the head. And by March, Kyle making strides much larger than just his footsteps as he returned home to the Scranton Police Headquarters.
It was a welcome home, a tribute to him that he very well deserved. It was nice to see.
As the justice for Kyle continues to play out in court, he's finding justice in other ways, through strides in health and in his mission.
If I can choose one thing to come from this, it would be that I would be the last victim of senseless violence.
You can either stay angry and do nothing to fix the problem, but Kyle is not that person. Kyle is still looking for a solution, so this doesn't happen again.
His mission put into action, inspiring the next generation of officers and cleaning up the streets with teens in juvenile probation in Wilkes-Barre back in October.
It's taking the second chance and going to try to do the best I can with it and hopefully not see anybody else get hurt or killed over nonsense. So I'm really hoping that the kids can just take something away from this.
And his strength, embedded within the city of Scranton, in its people, and in the police department that stood with him a year ago and continues to today.
We could sit back and we could lick our wounds, and or we can use that adversity to make us stronger and more resilient. And through Kyle's leadership, he did it. We are doing it. We're carrying that torch, and we're moving on.
Melissa Steininger, Newswatch 16, Scranton.